there everyone, this is the Handyman. This video is going to help you with cards and collectibles, old video games, and hopefully these tips and tricks help you in any way. And this video is also going to be promoting my eBay page, Andy's Cards Collectibles. And I'm going to tell you my recommendations. And just I've been doing this for years, so I bought things over the years, and I kept on buying and collecting. And as a beginner, I recommend buying cheaper, newer sets versus buying high-end sets. Yes, it's nice to have some high-end, but it's expensive. For example, if you're gonna buy some 89 Fleer basketball, which I just sold some on eBay just recently to someone, but another note, if you're gonna buy it, you're gonna spend around $700 or more. It's a good set to have, but for example, I bought mine back in the day, and it didn't cost. I didn't spend $600 and something dollars. You can find a maybe good deal for that somewhere. You can search eBay. But like you can go say a flea market, or someone's yard sale or something, and they're just trying to get a few bucks for the stuff they're trying to get rid of in the attic. There's all kinds of things you could do to get some old sets that have high value. You gotta look in, as a beginner, you gotta look into what the market is, the price market. Look at price guides like Backit. You gotta look at everything before you start investing in cards and collectibles, because if you overpay for anything, you're not gonna make your money back. And that's my recommendation. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just recommending things in all my videos. And if you have any comments below, put them down below. And if you like this video, and please subscribe to this video if anything helps you in any way. So another recommendation I have is, you can get hobby boxes, but I'd rather get like a retail box, like a blaster box. And I can tell you why. Or hanger box. Hobby boxes you can only get at card shops. Card dealers like myself can get hobby boxes. You cannot get hobby boxes at retail stores like Walmart, Walgreens, Target, and stuff like that. You cannot get hobby. Hobby's nice. Wax boxes, big wax boxes with 36 cards per box. Those are nice. There's junk wax in the 90s, they called it, but forget all that. That doesn't apply anymore, because that stuff is sold now. Some of it is so hard to get, like say 89 baseball. That's another thing. It's got Griffey in it. Ken Griffey Jr. Okay, that's a big seller. Okay, there are some cards that are big sellers, and he's one of them. 97 Fleer or Fleer Ultra. I recommend Fleer versus Fleer Ultra in Series 2, not Series 1. People sometimes they put it up and say Ortiz rookies, so Ortiz in it. Yeah, only Series 2 does. And they put it up, and you do not know. You just know, Ortiz is in there. So that's another big seller, David Ortiz. Um, as you can see, I'm wearing a Bruins hat and Celtics. You know, like I said, I'm outside of Boston before in previous videos, and you can see a lot of stuff on my desk. Just on my desk, this is stuff I'm going through, stuff I want to list soon. You know, open boxes. They're just singles and stuff that I've just been going through, and it takes a lot of time and effort. That's another thing, and in another video, I'll show you my shelf full of cards and collectibles. But this is like a prime example. You go to Walmart right now and buy this, and you could pull like an autograph out of this. They give you like a relic card or a jersey card. Some of these, and some of them are a few bucks, and some of them maybe like 25 to 30 bucks. So this is my recommendation. I don't recommend going out. Here's an example. Hold on 1 second. This is considered to be high end. This is 89 NBA hoops. Okay, yes, it's got Jordan in it. It's got the nice, awesome Hall of Famer players in it, like Charles Barkley and stuff. But if you don't have the money, then I wouldn't go out and buy this right away. This is something you want, and you might want to get on your list or whatever. But it's not their rookie. They're rookies in the '86. Patrick Ewing, that's another guy that's in '86, and you're just not gonna pick it up. It's not. Unless you're gonna a box. I don't even know what a box would cost. It would be probably 50 grand or something like that. Some ridiculous, probably even more, 100 grand. I'm not sure what a box would cost. All I know is that some cards that set like a couple $100. Some cards are thousands of dollars. So that's something you're not gonna buy. Asian Fleer. So when you're starting, you're going, unless you have $1 million on hand, that's not a good beginner thing. So, before I go on another video, I'll show you something that I personally like buying. And I personally like this set right here. This is Panini Chronicles, okay? And this has got Ja Morant in it, rookie card. Now, you can usually see this around $34, $35. I wouldn't spend more than that. And the reason why I recommend buying this, because this is like a couple-year-old box, but you can get some nice cards in there. You can get a Ja Morant blue variation of the card. I think it's called a Recon. If I make any mistakes, put them in the comments below. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but it's like I think it's a numbered card. It's blue, and it's like $200. There you go, 34 or 30 something dollars. You can actually turn profit if you do it right. You gotta know what you're gonna want to do before you go shopping. And again, a price guide, Beckett, or anything like that would help. Okay, and you don't want to go and see what someone's selling it on eBay and say, oh, we're selling it for $50. That's overpaying for something like this. This is a hanger box. And, you'll see it all the time. You'll see someone say something, oh, it's got this card in it, it's da-da-da, da-da-da. Or you might even see it where it says PSA. It's not PSA. It's a raw card. Um, you can clearly tell with PSA. Some of them say they're PSA, and they're not even PSA. They're Beckett. There's different grading things and different reasons. A PSA 10 is harder than a maybe, or a Beckett 10 is harder than a just some random grading company 10. And that's another thing to look look at. You know. So I'll make another video, a part 2, and maybe even part 3 or part 4, showing you more things like this. And I'll just show you, like, quickly, these are cheaper sets. Like, this is like a cheaper set you can see on eBay. This Toys R Us set. Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore. Toys R Us was back in my day, but today this is a cheaper little set. I believe this one's what, 1989 or something like that. I had this when I was a kid. I went into a Toys R Us and bought this, and I was like, I had this for years. This is a personal collection that I might sell it someday. I might not, but I think they're going for like, anywhere between $8 on eBay or, like $5. They're fairly cheap, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm reckoning as a beginner, as your first time, maybe even you're a kid, and you're going like, hey, Mom and Dad, I want to get some cards or something like that, and you go to a card shop and you're like, oh, $200, I can't afford that. $300, I can't afford that. You go to Walmart, you go, oh wait, I can afford $20. I can afford $10. This is something that is on the cheaper end. High-end stuff is great, like I said, and brings in a lot of money, but it's not for beginners. That's for sure. And I'll show more in another video. If these videos are too long, put them in the comments. Put a like, thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe. And another thing, if you want to support me and my channel, you want to support me and the eBay channel, the web Cards and Collectibles, then go check out Andy's Cards and Collectibles. And I got some really good stuff. I mean, like I said, I've been doing this for my whole life, about 30-something years. So I got a lot of experience with cards and collectibles. I know where the prices are. I can get the cheaper prices. And if you have any questions for me, you can put it in the comments. I will answer. If you're looking for something, I can probably get it for you. And that's the reason why I'm promoting Andy's Cards and Collectibles, because it's not only just supporting me. It's about learning something, but also at the same sense, you will get a great deal when you buy cards from me. I will always do the right thing. I'm honest, and all those things as well. So, like, I'm honest and truthful, and I will do my best to throw in something as well, something for free. And you might get lucky, and you might get lucky. You might buy something from me, for example, and you get this thrown in. There you go, John Morant rookie card, mint condition. It's like mint to near mint condition. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I might throw this in. You might spend, like, say $100 on something. You get this for free. There's nothing wrong with free things, right? So here's the back. can see how great this John Morant looks. Okay, and that's just like a prime example of what I might throw in to your package or whatever. But enough about my Indies and Cards and Collectibles website. I'm trying to make my own website, but it's a process, one day at a time, I guess. And yeah, I'll talk about more like in my next video. And like I said, use price guides. This is an older price guide. This is a basketball price guide with Trey Young on the cover, and yeah, this just works just fine. This is pretty older, and the prices, they may have gone up and may have gone down, but that's just a good start. Here's a Beckett with baseball Beckett with Chipper Jones on the front, and that card right there, that's a hot card. And if you can find, this is something that's you can just buy some boxes, and hopefully you open it one day, and maybe in that box you open it and you go, oh, I paid $35, but it's Desert Shield. This talks about Desert Shield, all the different variations, and I like this Beckett. This Beckett, I do recommend trying to see if you can find this on eBay or somewhere. This does talk about a lot about 91 Tops. It's one of my favorite sets, and this is an older football Beckett, but here you go. Like, this is another example. You get all your Tom Brady's, everything you need, everything you want to look for in this. And I do get new Beckett's. I do get the yearly thing. That's what I'm trying to say. I do get all the Beckett's in the mail, and I have. Now, this is one of the things that you might have a question on. You might have trouble getting PSA stuff, right? Or you want to mail something in, just like that John Morant. I have the connections to get this stuff mailed in. You have to be on a mailing list to do that, but like, it's so hard to get something PSA, and like there's a high demand for cards. And it's not like it used to be where you can mail in a bunch of cards for like $50 and they'll mail them back. It's like $150 to $200 to mail the PSA. So this is why I'm making these instruction videos. That's why I'm making any video to help with any tips and tricks I can give you guys, the audience. Yeah, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Later.